Buenos dias, Gunners Collective. Back at it? You already know. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Here goes some other ones. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Not another one. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. But some motherfucking other ones. Bye-ya. 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 Order, as you can tell by the thumbnail, we're about to get it in. The Torta Hunter. That's what they nickname me in the barrio, right? Hey, that was a Torta Hunter. That vato always likes the bigger ones. The ones that pays what she weighs. The ones that are a little, you know what I mean? Not just longevity, but circumference. Hey, round and round. Ain't nothing wrong with a little bit of round and round. Flip a coin to say nothing wrong. Heads or tails. Says, I'll get heads and then the tails. And then the tails back to the heads. And says, stinky mouth. I don't know what you're talking about, but I know when it comes to me, man, a little, hey, it ain't no fun if the homie can't have one. A little torta ain't never hurt nobody, and I definitely was a torta hunter because at the end of the day, I understood. I'm not the handsomest guy in the club. I'm not the best looking fella from the barrio, but at the end of the day, I got to get mine just like you got to get yours. So here's a couple stories, a couple bedtime stories about torta hunting because it be like that sometimes. You know what I mean? And just listen. Okay, we're about to get into it in a real fashion, menudo style. Now, a lot of people have been asking me about these bedtime stories. Gun, when are you going to pop up with one? Gun, when are you going to pop up with? Fuck it, early morning. Let me tuck you in before I buck you in. Let's do it early in the morning. A bedtime story, something you can listen to right now while you're at the jale and be busting up and your fucking boss is going to be like, hey, you're fired. I'm tired of this shit. Or you can listen to it later on tonight. It doesn't matter, man. At the end of the day, we're going to do what we does, cuz. On pow! Let's get it. Orale, whack. I'm the one that hooked up Kodo Black in 6'9". I don't get no acknowledgement. Fuck you and them. How about that? Bang, bang. So the story I wanted to tell, it was about this chick that I met, right? She was a homegirl. She was the homegirl, and she liked to play games, right? And now these were torta games because she was a little bit, you know what I mean, thicker on the heavier side. Actually, she wasn't. Her roommate was, but because she's a torta, this falls right into the realm, right? Of the torta hunter. So this was a fucking spot where all the homeboys would go. You know, you got that one spot, couple homegirls, they're roommates, they're doing their own thing. They got nice little pads. We're going to utilize that to the beneficials of the hood, right? We're going to be there every fucking day. As long as one homeboy could knock the roommate, we're good. And we had that. One homeboy was digging deep up in the Tortas hills. She was with it. Anything that he wanted done, we were going to do. And believe me, hey, if you got to fight one bean, you got to fight the whole burrito, right? Everybody was there every night. Well, I got to be real cool with one of the homegirls, right? The one that was fucking with the homeboy, she was a little bit on the torta side. The other one was Instagram model shit, right? And I remember the homegirl, I'd always try to get in her area, right? But she never wanted to give me any play. She just wasn't feeling me. She wasn't feeling any of the homeboys. She was the homegirl that was there, looked hella good, but always had a different boyfriend, right? Well, one of my homeboys gets out of prison. And this is the one homeboy, and there's a lot of autos that are out there that know him, so I'm not going to say his name, right? Because he's still, the wigglization is still a little bit real with him, right? But this vato, he was the type, when he got out of YA, then he went to prison and did his first term. This was the walking war story. That's all he did. Hey, we'd pull up on chicks. I'd be like, hey, what's up? You want to kick it or what? You know what I mean? We're about to get some pisto and go kick it. The girls would be like, yeah. He'd be like, hey, you ever been to Folsom visiting one of the homeboys? They'd be like, what? Right? It just wasn't going to fucking happen. Guard! Get this motherfucker off the tira. He was just a walking war story. That's all he lived. He lived. He breathed. He slept, right? Norteños and prison. So anyways, we used to take him everywhere we went because he was a shooter. But at the same time, he was the type of, just keep your mouth shut and get your dick sucked. Don't say too much. You know what I mean? Let her gravitate towards you. Because the moment you open your mouth, you're going to be talking about stabbing someone in the neck and throwing them off the tira. We don't need that, right? We don't need to scare these chicks away. Anyways, you know, long story short, or short stories long, he actually gets out on, you know, he just did a violation. So he starts coming to the spot, the Afterparty spot, the homegirl's house. And now we wear this motherfucker out. And I got another bedtime story tomorrow about the whole situation with me. But anyways, we used to wear this spot inwards and outwards. We're kicking it, right? Having a good time. Gang of homeboys from different hoods coming in and out. I mean, these chicks pretty much lost control of their pad. But we didn't disrespect them. You know, we didn't, again, to a certain degree. But we didn't disrespect her pad, like steal shit, put holes in the walls, things of that nature. We weren't trying to come up like that because they were truly our homegirls. Like I said, the homeboy had knocked the boo heels off one of them. So she was in there making him a fucking egg omelet every morning, right? The other one, she's a little stuck up. And then my radar was like, wah, 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 wah. I was on her. So anyways, one day she's feeling tipsy. We're all feeling tipsy. People are thizzing. It's a good thing. And the homeboy, like I said, he just got out. So he's over there on his prison gang. But he tells me, hey, fool, what's up with that chick? I'm trying to hit that, right? And I said, I know, bro. I know. I said, gang, we all are. But look, this is the way it works. Come here. Fucking wind's blowing. Come here. Fuck over here, right? But yeah, I know. I know you're high power. Listen, you see her? The fine one? That's mine. You see the little bit thicker one over there? Yeah, with the that's yours. I'm going to pull both of them and get them over here. And then hike. Are you ready? Go that way. And that's how it was going to be, right? Don't focus in on what the fuck I'm trying to do. Because I'm over here. There's always homeboys like that. You notice that? The finest one, everybody wants her. But you got to understand you got to know when to hold them and know when to fold them. Kenny Rogers, you got to know exactly that it's not your time to shine, eh? This is not your day. Not everybody can win. Ask Errol Spence. It's not your day, Lumpy. That vato did the Humpty dance in there. Hump, hump, do me, baby. And Terrence Crawford was going, do the Humpty Hump. Do the Humpty Hump. But that's another story for another Disney. Ask Errol, right? Teethless y todo más. Anyway, so the homeboy's with the program. I'm like, after I hit it, you can get it. If you don't get it, then I'm going to hit it again, right? So let's do it like that. Hike. So anyways, I start to try to pop at the chick, right? She ain't feeling your boy. She definitely wasn't. I don't know what it was. I didn't have mouthpiece back in the days. So my chorra was long, but I just didn't have game. Whatever. She wasn't feeling your boy. So the homeboy, right, starts to pop at her against the betterment of my coaching, right? I told the vato to go that way, but of course, you know how vatos are. Wide receivers, they like to cut in. So he hits the post route on her, and she's feeling him, right? She's feeling him. So it's cool. They start to kick it that night. And I went to the fat one. And I was happy, though, because the fat one, like I said, her bank account was long, strong, and she loved to get the friction on. So, fellas, does your girlfriend have the butt? Hell yeah, right? She had the butt. So I was good. I'm reserved to just, my continuity in doing what I does. You know what I mean? I'm a legend in my own mind. Legendary. So I'm over here having a great day, a great night, and so is he. But I'm envious, eh? Like, damn, man, I'm trying to see it. Can I sniff it? Put your fingers up. Put your fingers up. Everybody get against the wall. I want to smell the homeboy's fingers. Okay, you guys can all get down now. It's not that serious. Ooh. One of those, right? So anyways, the homeboy, he's doing his thing. Well, little did we know she had a boy. I kind of knew. I didn't care, right? But she had a boyfriend. Like I said, this chick liked guys outside of the circle. Which, hey, spaghetti-o. That's a bad thing because if they're outside of the homie circle, but then you're not a homie, right? So again, we're going to feel some type of way. If we're not getting that pussy, nobody is. You understand what I mean? We're the type of crew, man. If we can't have it, nobody will. So let's get throw off a bridge and keep stepping to the next thing smoking. Me and the boys from, you know what I mean? We're gone. We're on some fucking MC Bree shit. Or who was that? MC Pooh. Bang, bang. The hit. So she has a boyfriend. Well, this is what happens. One day, all right, so the homeboy, he does his thing. You know what I mean? They're kicking him. Couple days passed, and like I said, this was the after hour spot. This was every night. Every night, right? We're chilling on power. We were there, right? We're having a good time. Well, one day, her boyfriend slides through. And it's about, I'm going to say his name. Can I say his name? Can I say it? Guard, can I say it? Fuck you, I'm going to say his name's Luis. Right? The lover. I knew this vato from way back in the day. So I grew up in a little area called Beechwood in Merced, right? And there was gangs and vatos. I never joined the hoods there. Because I'm from there, I think that's how it was. The wiggle was like that way. But there was other little hoods, but I was cool with all these cats. Having grown up with them since we're little babies, right? I knew everybody. They knew me, I knew them. So it was like a different relationship apart from our barrios. Like, this was like we grew up together, right? They were cool, right? We're cool, I'm cool, eh? Like little puppet, trying with the bakers. We're all cool. But at the same time, this vato, who was from that area and I knew him well, wasn't a homie. He wasn't a norteño. He wasn't representing that cause. He was just an associate, affiliate, a cool dude. Someone that happened to be at the wrong place at the wrong time this day, right? Anyways, he's kicking it. He walks in like, oh, fool, what's up? Fool, I hit him with the bourbon. the Birdman handshake, and we're good. Put some respect on my name. And we're cool, but at the same time, the homies are about to be coming, and we're cooler, eh? You know, you get polar bear. So I see the homeboy, and he was like, I was like, oh, you're with this chick? He was like, yeah, it's the homegirl. Or he's like, that's my old lady. I was like, yeah, it's the homegirl. She's cool. And he was like, dang, you guys be here every night? I'd be like, and every day. You know what I mean? He's like, okay, we're trying to win. He was like, who be fucking with my chick? I said, no. I'll never say nothings, right? Don't trip. Anyways, the monster that was, like I said, the YA baby fucking Folsom City Blue monster that is boning his chick, he needs not to know nothing about that guy because that guy will do bad things to him. That about this like Dracula, Bram Stoker, right? He's fucking different. He'll rip the homeboy's neck off. So I'm like, hey, it's all good, bro. You gotta understand, her boyfriend was this little pretty boy motherfucker. You know the type of motherfucker that, hey, used to go be bald and only have bangs and shit? One of them. You know what I mean? Fucking parachute pants and says, always had the whitest t-shirt. I didn't know where he got him. It definitely wasn't Miller's Outpost, right? Or JCPenney's, but his shit was always bright, right? So anyways, he's there, they're kicking in the room. Well, it's starting to heat up. It's the evening time. Everyone's starting to come. And you got to understand, in any other circumstance, I would have had this Vato Luis's back. This, no questions asked. Even though we did right like that, we're from the same area. So we glock like that, right? So I would have backed his play. In walk the homies. In comes the homeboy. The Folsom war storyteller, right? First thing he says, where's my lady? Right? I said, oh, hell no. She's in there doing the Humpty dance with the pretty boy, right? In fact, you can faintly hear if you put your ear to the door, they're in there going, the right stuff. He's doing the new kid on the block. And meanwhile, nothing but a G-Thang walks in, right? And the homeboy's like, hey, fool, where's my chick? And I'm like, she's over there. You know, fuck it. Hey, if it's going to go down, let it go down early so the cops don't come and fuck up the whole night. Because, hey, we're going to have a good time tonight. You know, hey, torta's already in there cooking. So, you know, I'm going to eat, fuck, and eat again. The winner is, and maybe eat while I'm fucking. You just never know. See? Should have chose the right one. He goes to the back, and this is serio, gente. What's up, girl? I'm here. He can hear some whispering. The music goes off, and they're not playing Lionel Richie anymore, right? You know, they're not dancing on the ceiling. Anyways, he's like, hey, I think she's in there with the vato, eh? What does that have to do with me? So you seen her on the counter? It wasn't me, right? Even though I wish it was, right? So, hey, this is true story, gente. What happened? This vault's banging. He's like, hey, she's like, wait up, give me a minute. I'm getting dressed. He's like, who are you in there with? Now, the bitch is in there with her boyfriend. Her certified, stamped that, real life, real talk, oh man, you know, hey, when you're on your way, can you pick up some eggs? That type boyfriend. That's who she's with. This is her side piece. Whenever you want to call him, the boomerang, you know, every time he leaves, he comes right back. He's one of them. So he's in the wrong. But you ain't going to tell him that because he's going to he always has a pedazo in his ass. The vato thinks he's in Tehachapi, right? He's going to do bad things to you. So anyways, he's like, hey, you in there with the fucking other dude? She was like, wait up. And then she just busses out, yeah, I'm in here with my boyfriend. We'll be out in a minute. This vato says, boyfriend? Walks to his car, right? Or to the homie's car because he didn't have a car. Walks to the homie's car, pops the trunk. I'm saying, oh no, we're going to prison, right? And now I have to make a split decision. Do I try to stop this with the vato who I grew up with? Well, I kind of like, you know, I kind of have respect for, but at the same time, it's like Birdman and Charlemagne. You know, when you're there, you're smiling in his face, man. At the end of the day, I don't care, right? Or the homie from the hood. This is what happens. That vato walks, grabs something of a hard nature, comes back, and splits his fucking shit from here to here with that big old army flashlight, right? I don't know what the fuck the homeboys were looking for. Maybe they went hunting the night before. I don't know. You know, I'm the torta hunter, but I don't go out there and looking for fucking, you know, pig and fucking deer. Anyways, sauce! That motherfucker cracked this shit. Split him. The homeboys jumped on him and threw him up out the front door. He was back in there boning again, right? She's like, my boyfriend. He's like, right? And that was it. Trip out. A couple days later, I'm in that little neighborhood at my tia's house. And Navato's all bandaged up. You know what I mean? It looks like Errol Spence after the fight. He walks up. He's like, what happened, fool? He can't even talk. Fool, what happened? Right? You're supposed to bag me up, right? I said, hey, bro, look it. You're cool. Pero you're so cool, we're going to call you a culo. You should have never been there. He was like, that's my old lady's house. That was your old lady's house, right? Orale, guess what, bro? In times like this, I wish raindrops would fall. I wish it'd fall on your head, wake you up, splish splash. Now you're taking a bath and you bounce, bro, because that ain't never gonna happen. He put me in a spot where I had to make a decision. Am I gonna back, You know, someone I grew up with, man, I got love for it. But at the same time, this homeboy from the water, you know who wins. You know, my mind was clouded. Largo every day. And that was that. So that's a story about torta hunting that went wrong. And at the end of the day, some other vato got a set split and I won. Let me tell you another one. It's a little twist. So one day we're living in these apartments, right? Ghetto apartments, the 541 M Street apartments. Ooh, wait. They're just a little fucking cuts. There's 3 apartments up top, 3 apartments on the bottom. And this is crack game era, man. Shake them up, shake them. We're out there getting our slangalization on, right? The rock game is real. This is when crack, everybody was smoking yaks. We call them yaks in the hood, cabbies, whatever the fuck you want to call them. Everybody was, you know how to do it. You know what I mean? Get them black and, Also, look at, there's a hell of a lot from Fresno right now. Like, oh, yay, dog. You went the nose, dog. Right? Straight up. That's how it was in the Central Valley. Everyone was getting their Yacoberry on. But now look. So we live in these apartments, ghetto. Downstairs, couple Africano, big old black dudes, right? Bloods, man, on power. Hey, look it, listen, whack, bubble butt. Not like you, real ones. Fucking real ones, right? Couple dudes on the bottoms, clean ass cutting on fucking 20s before 20s existed, right? And then there's a lesbian homegirl, and the story's about her. But anyways, let's trip out. This was the spot, our spot, doing it. And one day, I'm there, I'm washing clothes, right? Because in the back was a little laundry room, so I'm washing the clothes. You know, I'm just, hey, man, I'm living my best life. I'm young. You know, I got a pocket full of money, another pocket full of crack cocaine. I'm about to go out there and get it. Yes, I said it. Fill it up with unleaded. It ain't cool, but I was doing that, right? I was about to get money. And life is wonderful, right? High sock, wonderful. And I'm chilling, and then I seen the fucking big. She had a big goal. She came up walking, right? And I thought like God parted the Red Sea, and there was a vision there. Bad chick. When I say bad, I mean one of those ones where you drop everything, bleach, you throw it all over your colors, like, right? And I was like, ooh. My homeboy Monkey was right there, and I was like, hey, fool. Hey, who's that being right there? That's gay. You start to whisper, like the whole world can hear you. That's gay, you understand? It's like Pornhub came to life in 3D. Right? I'm trying to do some shit. He's like, hey, fool, that's the homegirl's old lady. Now, the homegirl downstairs, I'm not going to mention her name because, again, man, fuck you, let's say it, right? Why don't you get ready? Lucy, right? I already said it earlier. Anyways, Lucy's right there. She's died. But good peoples. Good gente. I respect that, man. I got no hatred towards them people. She just was doing her thing. Not to be fucked with. Everyone in the Vato of the Hood knew her choke game was real. She'll fuck around and choke you out while she sucks you off. You just didn't want that, right? You didn't need that. Anyway, she was cool. Not a good looker, but the type you see her and you're like, what's up, Holmes? You know, straight up. That was her chick. I was like, what? Damn, bro, they be winning in the transmission community. I don't know what's going on. To what degree is that a real woman? I mean, before we even say too much more, real torta though, big old BBL before BBLs even existed, right? Big old just now I'm getting that. Now I want the right stuff, right? Now I'm getting my new kid on the block on. Anyways, in the apartments there's a parking lot, right? And she would lay out in a lawn chair. Make sure my daughter's not watching, right? Hey, we would just sit there like that. Isn't she lovely? Isn't she made for fun? Lucy been there twerking. Isn't she precious? We were all happy, right? Just a vision. I had a vision of love. Mariah Carey, right? But we knew we didn't have action, and we were younger, 18, 19 years old. We just got out of YY, baby, straight up on the corner of the block thugging. She was thong hugging, right? Ooh, I still get shivers up my spine, right? So look at this, what happens. So we're kicking back, and you gotta understand me, my boy Monks, a couple other homeboys, we all lived in the same apartment, man. We were just, like I said, crack game was real. It was a trap house. Now, we're posted up. We always post up right on the steps. The patients, the base heads, they come, whatever you call them in your hood. They come on thinking they get served, and then they swerve. And it's good. And anyways, this chick's laying out there in the sun, the sun is like hitting me in my eye. I'm getting sunburned because it's reflecting off her ass cheeks and burning me in my face. Like bing, bing, right? That's how close I am. I'm like that, but I'm like that, like this and like that. And Lucy's right there, but Lucy goes inside to like get some Kool-Aid or something. Yes, the hood. I'm going to keep it real. It's either Old English or Kool-Aid. The bitch went inside. Some big ass Vato walks. So when I say big, Holmes, mustache from here to there. From the top of my fucking nose hairs to the tip of fucking Nipsey Hussle's fucking cornrows, right? Just a big old whippersnapper. Vato walks, and this is all you hear. Pull strings, and I wink at you. I'm your puppet. Dun, dun. That Vato's getting his wig on. Anyways, he comes in all swollen. He's like, hey, where's Monk at? The homeboy Monkey, right? I was like, I ain't here, bro. He jammed. He's like, hey, he said he had something for me, huh? Talk like they said he had something for me, Says que ando with Gilbert, I just got out. And said, que you know, I roll. I'm like, hey, bro, if you want right here, you can sit on the steps like the poop butts, you know what I mean? Hey, sit right here, bro, and kick back, eh? You know what I mean? He was like, hey, who's that hyena right there? I said, oh, buddy, yeah. You see that? You see that? You noticed, huh? I'm like, hey, that's, I don't know, bro. I don't know her name, but at the same time, I made names up in the back of my head, right? So I just call her fucking torta in slow motion. He's like, hey, what's this? I think that's my ex, eh? I know, like, what? He goes, I haven't seen her with, I recognize the butt. I recognize the butt, right? I'm like, serio? Look, the chick turns over. She's suntanning. She turns over. She has lentes on. Big old fucking. She has these on. Okay. They look like these. The girl ones I be wearing, trying to flash like they're guys. She has those on, right? And when she turns, he's like, ¿Qué, hon? ¿Qué? He starts fucking doing his fucking prison belt tighter. He just got out. You can tell, I mean, just got out. This motherfucker might have jumped right off the Greyhound straight to the pad, right? He's like, hey, hon, I'm gonna be back, eh? Right? And he walks up and they're arguing. And all the homies were like, oh shit. Now Lucy's downstairs, okay? This Vato's big boy, Orange County big. Like big, right? Not that big. I'm exaggerating. A little hot sauce, but little hot sauce never hurt nobody. But big, right? We're all like, oh shit. And that chick's like, I ain't with you anymore. I switched up. I got a man. Whoop-de-whoop. I'm like, you got a man? I thought you had. We'll figure it all out later. I'm not in the LGBT. You know what I mean? So we'll figure that out. So anyways, he's arguing with her and there's about the fucking tears and he's like, how can you leave me my kids, eh? So let's get my lady, hey, you fucking my mom has my kids. Like, I've been looking for you, right? Now understand that he came to pick up something from the homeboy that he had met in prison or in wherever he met him, right? In prison county. And now he's over here. This is his ex-chick. She done flipped on him while he got locked up and she's eating pussy, right? Shh, don't tell nobody. It's a bedtime story. We get away with a lot. Lucy comes walking out. Now you gotta understand, the torta hunter in me recognizes the situation. Rewind. This is what I would have did. Right? I should have did. In my mind, hey bro, let me get at you real quick. For the norte. He would have came over like, what's up, fool? Like, hey, kick back, because you don't understand. That chick down there, she got a strap. She'll constantly show air us all out, eh? Air Jordan. You know what I mean? So, yeah, we won't be wearing the new fours are coming out. I wouldn't even be able to buy them. And give them the game. But the motherfucking agitator in me that wants to see it, I'm like, fast forward. Oh, look, here comes Lucy, fool. Lucy came. They start arguing. She's like, that's my bitch. We'll do, I don't give a fuck, right? That fool's like, hey, get away over here, man. You see what I'm trying to do? Why are you getting involved in my business? You look like a fucking gremlin that halfway fucking drank water and ate at midnight. Get out of here, right? The homegirl did have spiky hair. She looked like Spike or Stripe from fucking Gremlins, right? And they're arguing. Boom! Earl Spence. Right? Remember the one that he almost got knocked to the ropes? That big dude said, his eyes fluttered. He said, Norteños, cause forever, right? He was done. Hey, the homeboy monkey pulls on like, what happened to the homeboy Gilbert, right? I was like, keep North out your mouth, fool, because that ain't a good look, right? So, okay. Hey, Lucy was over there, what you guys wanted to? What's up, Lucy? Nah, we're good. Bitch, don't make us fucking drag you, right? And that was it. Let me tell you something about torta hunting, gente. We're going to get into it. This is only the first volume, volume 1, a couple hood stories, bedtime stories, real life. Nothing about this is bullshit. Nothing about this is fake. These are all facts, actual and factual. It really went down. I hope you enjoyed it this morning. I woke you up with a bedtime story. Hey, to tuck you back in, but it is what it is. Hey, like and subscribe if you like these stories. Real hood stories, authentic, how it really went down. Maybe you can recognize and reminisce with me because you know it's about to go down in a real way, right? Get out there and get it for your gente, man. Understand that only you can do it, only I can do it, and sometimes we just got to do it. You know what it is. Thumbs up or thumbs down. Heavy's going to be the head that wears the crown. I'm going to continue to strive and struggle and struggle and strive for what I honestly and truly believe in, and that's bringing us together, man. Let's really do it. Fuck the haters. Fuck what you. Fuck you. Pay me. That's what they say, right? Bang, bang. Let's get it, gente.